Okay, yeah, the connection does seem to be a little stuttery, but
we can make it work.
The connection is perfect, guys. It's your YouTube that's messing up right now. Yeah.
Got that shitty home internet.
Hello, YouTube. This is
YouTube,
Eric.
what's up? This is Matt.
We are 21st Century Arcade, and we are back in feudal Japan.
You don't sound too enthused about being at 21st Century Arcade today.
Hey guys, we're 21st Century Arcade, and we are back in feudal Japan.
There you go. So, what's the plan, Eric? Do you want to try taking the reins for a submission?
I don't know if it's, given the connection stability, I don't know if that's gonna work too well, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, it's entirely possible that I'll have somebody swinging at me right when it decides to stutter, and my blocking or my rolling won't be registered whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Don't you just hate that?
Yes. This is what we have to deal with, and they expect Google Stadia to be a success.
Yes. Okay, let's see. You are getting fucking given up to the gods. You're giving up to the gods. I don't use spears. Oh, fuck this. Get out of here.
My first child, given up to the gods.
Giving up to the gods. Don't need them. Don't need them. Yes, don't ask me again. Colder. Fiend for 14. 1.4. Fuck this one. Fuck that. I don't care about that. I don't even care about this. I guess you can't. That's fine. That's fine. That's probably gonna max at around 166. I could try and level up this Yamato Den Uchigatana later. Bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Give this up. Give this up.
Wait, that just occurred to me. The weapons have they deteriorate, right? Do they?
No, the meter that you're looking at.
Sorry, I was thinking of Bloodborne.
Oh no! It's a different kind of experience. Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, wait a second. If the weapons deteriorate, but at the same time, you can level them up. What the hell's the point?
Yeah. No.
You have one hit with your fully powered weapon,
and then it all goes to shit.
And then you have to finish off the boss with your fists.
Oh god! Now there are people who like to do Souls games barehanded.
Yes, but Matt, there are also people who like women to step on their testicles. So
That's right. And there are even people who like to do Resident Evil games with just the knife.
We're talking about Hamza.
Yes.
Who might also like women to step on his testicles. I don't know.
What a coincidence.
It wouldn't surprise me. We love you, Hamza.
There you go. Oh, yes, of course.
He did join us for Devil May Cry 5, by the way, so those watching, you know Hamza.
You do know Hamza. He is a swell guy. I'm going to see how well, since it's unreliable to even experiment for fun and dick around with share play for a game like Nioh, which needs your twitch reflexes.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and see how well I can do while saying fuck the submissions, because as we discussed earlier, you're just retreading the same ground.
Yeah.
So.
But you can always grind through them off
camera,
outside of recording. Yeah, just to if you need to level up or get gear or whatever.
That is very true, but I'm gonna try to duck that, because to be honest, the time that I spend playing by myself, I'm gonna want to do for my personal file. But yes, I can do that if we are stuck. Yeah.
Oh.
Master Hanzo. Are you also going to call me a stubborn drunk Sam?
There's the most colorful character in the game so far.
Oh yeah.
Like she's
a beautiful guardian spirit.
No, but even her what's that okay, I'm not gonna
yukata. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is quite colorful, yeah. Alright, let's go find the man. I can finish off my rogue set.
Didn't you?
Do I have enough? Yeah, the only problem was the weight. And
right.
And actually the weight is still a problem because I am 0.4 percent over encumbered. So look at how fast that stamina meter drains. And
right.
so slowly
how do you improve your weight capacity?
Oh yeah, just as you boost your stats. That's all.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna do that at some point?
I think I have to put a couple points into strength. I am trying to streamline this build for combat so I can get through this while grinding as little as possible.
Okay.
But if that doesn't work, then I gotta do something, right? I gotta do something. Do I have a full set brawler?
You would think that strength would aid you in combat.
Yes. I don't even have a full brawler set yet. Oh, gosh. Because I could have gone with that. Oh well.
Is there a particular pattern to which enemies drop what kind of armor?
Oh yeah, like you can go to particular missions and know that it's going to be more likely that you find specific enemies with specific armor types.
All right.
It's possible to go to certain missions and do that.
So it is. So if you want to be like completing a set, you could deliberately go and pursue certain items.
Yeah, it's possible. I guess for now I'll just switch these out back to what I had before. 26.7. I guess I'll switch to Cote 27.9. Yeah, I guess I'll switch to the Youngblood. Kind of ruins up the aesthetic, but I have to have a reasonable amount of stamina.
Yes. Sometimes, it's like when you go to a party. It's more important to be able to hold your alcohol than it is to have the most coordinated outfit.
Ah, yes. That's an essential part of life.
You can have the nicest little pink dress with matching shoes and... Well, I'm not saying that we would.
Hey man, I'm not judging.
But if you're gonna pass out after 2 or 3 wine coolers, probably shouldn't be going to that party.
No, don't to begin with. That's fine. That's fine. Oh god, I got the grapple. Yeah, I love the grapple.
The what?
I fall for the kick.
Wait, what are you doing?
I am putting my skill points into perks and bonus moves.
Oh, okay. You looks like you have a lot to spend. Did you just not bother allocating them before?
I should have done this earlier.
Because I was like, damn, this looks like he's just like upgrading up the... This is not even your final form.
Not even close. Yeah, I can do that. The fry stance is pretty good. At end of combo, oh yeah, I want that. Try end of combo for that.
This is cool. Being able to like expand your moveset and...
Oh yeah. Activates when you fully recover a key from a key pulse, raise the damage caused by your next attack. Yeah. Yeah,
Matt's
I'll take it.
gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
I do like a good parry. Bam! 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 Okay, good.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
I'll take a nice parry. Most of the techniques in this game do have from what I've seen, a pretty decent application. So we do have stuff to work with.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Parry.
okay. Oh, that was cool. That was a very cinematic parry. Is this some of the stuff that you just got upgraded? Is that what's making your battles more epic now?
Oh yes.
Nice.
Don't want combat to be boring in this game, which is literally all about the combat.
Boring combat in a Team Ninja game?
Oh, I can't bear to see it happen. No, sir. Now, what was I going to say? Yeah, yes. As opposed to doing share play, since that is a very shaky and shoddy way of doing online, and is honestly best applied for what we're doing now, for just doing Let's Plays. When you want to, you can jump on with your own copy, and we can play together that way. Because since that's relying on your own PS4 too, that's going to be a much smoother kind of experience.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll try to sink some time into it between all the hype for the new Mortal Kombat expansion.
No rush, of course, but that is a option.
No rush, of course, but don't be like 10 levels behind.
Well, kinda, yeah. Alright, so what you just saw me do there was my EI quick draw, which you have probably seen in more animes than you can count.
Oh, yes.
And it is a move in this game. And it's a lot of fun. Love it. If you only have time to get in one hit on an enemy or during a boss fight, for example, before you know that he's going to go back to guarding, then you just time for the moment he's going to be open and make your one hit that move, and you'll maximize the amount of damage that you can do, because the EI is very damaging.
Alright, so what exactly do you get from side quests aside from the opportunity to level up?
There are specific items that are only available in specific side quests. So some various weapons, for example, you're only going to get if you decide to go and do the mission that they're associated with.
So does the difficulty scale in this game for those side quests? Like if you ignore them completely and you level yourself up and are super like beefy, and then you go back to the very first side quest to do that, is it going to be like a cakewalk, or is it going to be super difficult?
No, it's going to be a cakewalk, because
okay.
bitch. Each mission has its own predetermined level.
Okay, so it's like if I'm early on in the game and you're a little further along, and we could tackle one of the easier side quests together, and that way, like, I wouldn't be dragging you down too much. Instead, you'd be like,
I would let you take the leads, since
Right.
we'd be on a mission that correlates with your current level. And, if you need help, then I would be there to jump in to help you out.
okay, that would be a cool way to kind of get our feet wet with the multiplayer aspect of this game.
Yeah. So that's not impossible. We got ninjas.
Oh shit! Oh man, that reminds me. Now you know kids have very wild imaginations, right?
Oh, kids always have a very wild imagination.
So when I was, I think like 11 or 10, Jesus, what the hell is he doing? He's cheesing. He's like a very bad, like.
What a terrible ninja.
He's like the kind of guy that, like, if you're playing a multiplayer shooter, he'd like totally break you out of the immersion that you're an actual soldier, because he'd be like jumping around the whole time.
Yeah. Though, with that being said, the way that he was moving just now is how you're supposed to play Doom nowadays, because that's the only way to survive.
Yeah, but when you're playing and you see another guy doing that, like, you're on a team of soldiers and one of your soldiers is constantly like jumping his way to his location. It just looks a little ridiculous, and it's like, no, I'm not a soldier. This isn't a war campaign. It's just a bunch of
acting like much of a soldier.
Just a bunch of teenagers looking to score as many kills because they need that dopamine fix of the numbers going up.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, so I was like 10 years old, and I went on this trip to this, I don't know, like this cabin with my dad. It was like a skiing lodge, I guess, or something like that.
Yeah.
But we went with another family. I didn't really know them, but they had a kid, so like a bit younger than me. And we were hanging out, and like we were both super into, Mortal Kombat and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But we were taking a walk out in the woods, and like he's like super anxious and like borderline crying, and they're like, "Come on, what's wrong?" He's like, "I don't want to go out there. You never know. There could be a ninja behind every tree."
Okay, yeah.
I was just like, it's so absurd. Like, oh my god, it's funny that somebody would actually have that legitimate fear. In Russia, you know all those Russian ninjas.
Classic Russian ninjas. Ooh, you know what? I'm actually not going to bother leveling this next sword. That's not going to hit the same level. So, yeah, I'll stick with what I've got. The imagination of a child is both a blessing and a curse, huh?
But it was very amusing. It was like, I live and breathe Mortal Kombat as much as an ex-Russian kid in the late 90s. But I don't for a second think there would be ninjas trying to attack me ever, let alone in Russia. So it was it was very amusing.
If you're a big Mortal Kombat fan, and you want to be worried about going into the forest, what you should be worried about is
the trees.
The trees with the big old gaping bugs. Yeah.
Oh, wait, what happened there? What was that?
That the tiny Oni that I just fought. Those guys, if you don't kill them fast enough, they'll turn into the large ones here.
It's interesting. So they give you an opportunity to kind of like kill them quickly before they become a danger.
Yep. as you see now, the danger.
Yes. Well, we've dealt with this guy before. Careful not to activate that Revenant.
Oh goodness, no! I don't want a 2-on-1. Even after the like 104 or so hours of time that I put into my main file, like even after all this time, I like fighting multiple enemies.
Yeah.
It's just it's never a good option.
It would be interesting. I mean, for strategy and for strategy and immersion, if there were different factions of enemies that fought each other.
Infighting, yeah.
Like, I always like that kind of stuff because, like, if you manipulate your surroundings well enough, you could use it to your advantage and like actually use it as a strategy to make your life a little easier.
Mm-hmm. I love the fact that classic Doom did that.
Did it?
Yeah. The first Doom, if you accidentally hit, if an enemy accidentally hit another demon, then that demon can turn around and start attacking the first one. Yeah,
that's quite amusing.
It is.
It's like they're just like such creatures of chaos that it's like they kill the thing that tries to kill them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's their kin or their.
So as you can see here, the EI technique is great for revenants. It's fucking perfect for them. Since revenants use the same weapons and the same combos that you use, you just have to memorize where they're naturally going to begin and start their combos, and then swoop in for a hit when you know that they're just about done.
Right. So by knowing your own vulnerabilities, you can exploit theirs.
Yep. There was some thought put into this game.
Amazing. It's like it was made by competent developers who have made well-polished and successful games in the past.
Yeah,
was that a key item?
Yeah, the Xbox 360. My Ninja Gaiden games are still respected to this day. Yeah,
they were on PS3 as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the PS Vita.
So just that Ninja Gaiden 2, I played for 360, so that's what I know it as. Basically.
But Sigma 1 was actually like a remaster / remake of the Ninja Gaiden that they released for the original Xbox, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it. You little vomit.
I hate these little vomit things.
That should be like a. That should be like an insult. Like, you call somebody vomit, it's. There is no pleasant connotation to that, ever.
Oh no. Perfect. That was a good hit.
See, like it would be nice if those arrows could hit the vomit. The vomit monster.
The vomiter, yeah. Whole lot of talk about vomit going on right now.
Vominator.
1, 2. Very good. Liqueur.
Lacquer?
Yeah.
I just said liqueur. I was like, ooh. Now we're having a party.
There we go.
That was cool.
Love the grapple. You just straight up fucking impale them. Then I go for the kick to get your sword out of the body.
So, given how cinematic that is, can I assume that you get a few invincibility frames during that sequence?
Yep.
That's good. This is a curse of the tension above. We must run.
Now, with that being said, very brief, but yes, it is there. Yeah. Nioh is a little stingy with stuff like this. Eastgate key, yes.
Are the other Souls-likes not stingy?
With iframes, as the games continue being made, I think they became more and more stingy. Like Dark Souls 1, if I recall correctly, which I haven't put much time into, was less stingy than 2 and onwards. And I think Nioh goes along the same vein.
Yeah, that's
Which could almost blessing.
that's a tough one, because like the only way you could figure it out is the hard way.
Yeah. How? Weight max, yes. Weight max. That's what I should put it into. So it looks like it's just stamina. Okay, that's fine. I'll pump into stamina until I can use the full set that I want to. So
Does it?
I'll go with
Oh yeah, okay. It shows you. It shows you how much you'll have as far as the weight capacity, right?
Yeah, and as you can see with that one pump into stamina, I now have just enough for a full rogue set.
I figured, because it looked like it was very, very close, just not quite there.
Not quite there.
So, but like it was.
One into heart. Swords and bows, that's good. Oh, and so, lest I forget, better clean out my inventory. Don't want this. Don't use dual swords in this playthrough. Give me that elixir for my offerings, please. Spear. I'll keep that pickaxe. Ba-da-ba. Vassal's armor. Cool, okay. Shinobi apparel, joy. Brawler's armor, okay. 2 warlord sets. Here's the better one. I'll get rid of that. Do I have a full set of brawler's armor now? 1, 2, 3, 4. We going brawler tonight, baby.
So why? Why brawler over rogue?
Oh, it's just both brawler and rogue sets are fine. It's just I am very picky about appearance for this game. So when I get tired of one look, then I'm gonna want to switch it up. So regardless of whether I switch it up now or later, I will probably swap it out eventually. So there is that. Now, with that being said, I can't let it get in the way of us getting things done either.
Yeah.
We do have a plate here.
See, we were talking about how like it's cool that games these days have like when you change equipment, it can reflect your actual appearance.
Yeah.
Is this a new enemy?
Yeah.
Are they like super tough?
For this, yeah.
Okay. Should I let you concentrate on them or?
Nope. It's okay.
So yeah, we're talking about.
They have very straightforward.
We're talking about how. Wait, are these all? How many statues are there?
There's a couple here.
Okay, so and they don't aggro until you actually touch them, right?
No, if you go within their line of sight, or get it too close, then yeah, it's a problem.
Oh, okay. But so yeah, so we're talking about how like the armor you wear reflects like visually on the character.
Yeah.
And I think that's cool, but I do think that it would be like nice if games like that did put a little more consideration into the making it look good, even with mixing and matching different sets.
I don't think it should be much of a priority because you can only expect something to continue looking good when it's mismatched for so long.
Yeah.
So you can try something, but I don't think it should be a big priority. No.
Yeah, but like it's just because it always feels like for a lot of people like that almost like restricts them to only having certain sets. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh well, this looks like shit, so I'm just gonna wear this set. So even though you have like, let's say, this is probably not super accurate math, but let's say you have 5 things you can equip and you have 10 different pieces of armor. I don't know, some like what 50 combinations.
Yeah, they're based on what your stylistic priorities are. Like different people are going to find different looks cool to work with. But yeah, you're only going to have so much to really work with, and to have something still look something that doesn't look terrible. Yeah, you're pretty limited there.
Yeah, so even though in theory you could have like, 50 combinations, in practice you would only ever utilize 10 of them. That's so
it's kind of unfortunate, but it is the truth. Yeah.
so like at which point it's like, would it be more practical to just have like full plate armor for each set, where it's like, here's your rogue set, this is one big piece of armor that you put on, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, to be honest with you, I don't think that would be a good idea, because certain specific pieces of armor can have a great stats, but then the second piece of that same set can have a subpar stats. But you can fix that by having the worst piece of armor be adapted to the look that you want to have, because don't forget that a Nioh has that option to change one piece of armor to look a different way. So since that features in the game, it's better to go with individual parts.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if that feature wasn't in the game, then a full sets might be the way to go. Yeah. So it all depends on what features the game decided to throw in.
The cool thing that Fallout 4 did was that for like the proper pieces of armor in it, you basically get like one piece kind of undersuit. Like you can have like a leather outfit or like a Vault Tech outfit, and then the armor that goes on top of it like just sits on top. So like, I don't. Have you played? Yeah, you played New Vegas, right?
I am a huge fan of New Vegas.
Was there a armored vault suit at any point in that game?
There is power armor for the older Fallout games. So there is that.
No, like a vault suit with pieces of armor attached to it.
That I can't recall.
There was one in Fallout 3, but anyway, yeah. So it's kind of like that, except all these pieces of armor that are attached to the vault suit are actually separate pieces of armor that you put on. So,
okay.
So you could, I don't know, it somehow feels more, I guess maybe just even because of the setting, it feels more appropriate, like sometimes where it's like, oh yeah, I have some mismatched pieces, it's not a big deal. Because they're all like makeshift, somebody like created it out of scrap metal kind of thing, or out of like stock leather, like butchered a football uniform to make some shoulder armor or something, so or or old tires even.
Hey man, when you're stuck in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, you gotta work with something.
Yeah, but but the point is, like, I find that mixing and matching doesn't take away from the aesthetic that much in that game. So they kind of nailed that formula, and I think like it's partially due to the fact that there is like an underlying kind of undersuit unifying all of it. Like, imagine if he had like let's say, I don't know, let's say like I'm trying to think of what would be a era appropriate for feudal Japan, but well, okay, I'll let you
Here's the Nioh.
does look pretty new. This is a boss?
Yep.
Is this the end of the mission?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I always struggle with a dodge. 1, 2. 1, 2. I could go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dodge that tail. Okay, that's not so bad. Poison gas from the snake tail. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Here's the roll, and the bullets behind him. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is a cool design.
Maybe. Oh yeah, it's great. Maybe the axe would be better for him. Actually, I'm probably only going to be able to get in one hit, anyways. Yeah. I'll try the axe for a bit.
All right.
1, 2. 1. Shit.
Oh
that's
no.
Okay. That's alright.
Damn it! You were defeated by Raikou.
Basically.
How far are you from the boss? So
Here.
the
Here
boss
he is.
the boss isn't always at the end of the level then.
Some missions have some missions have a couple bosses.
Okay, so this one's gonna have two.
I think this mission has 2 bosses. Yeah. 1, 2. Go for your 3. Oh, should have dodged that. 1, 2. Just 2. Sometimes just 1. They keep you on your toes.
No kidding.
Oh my god, I fucking hate you. Also, I am stunned right now, as you can see below
Oh.
my life bars. So I'm moving pretty slow. Now, I still move fast enough to dodge
Right.
lightning bolts, but the beam is now more of a hassle.
It definitely seems like a more dangerous lightning bolt than that, LARPing one. The LARP. There's like an infamous video of like a LARPing party, and the nerdy kid is just going lightning bolt, and the guy is just ignoring him and advancing on him.
That does sound pretty good. All right, as much as I want to stay safe, I have to do damage, or else
Yeah.
we're not going to finish this video. So yeah, okay, I have to go a bit more aggressive. One.
Jesus, this thing looks like
He's a toughie.
it looks like an American Werewolf in London on steroids.
Ooh, good call.
Beware the moon.
Viewer, beware! You're in for a scare.
I watched Black Sabbath recently, the movie, like the original anthology that the band named themselves after,
Oh, okay.
which was narrated by Boris Karloff.
Oh, Nice. Okay.
Yeah, that was cool. I think it was like one of the last things he did before he died. And he was also in one of the like stories as like some kind of Eastern European vampire type creature.
I am not being aggressive enough.
Well,
Gotta get this.
I don't know, man. This guy's pretty fucking intimidating. Like,
That's true, but the job does have to get done.
I'll let you focus.
Oh no, like keep talking. It's just I'm criticizing myself.
Honestly, every time your stamina goes into red, my sphincter clenches a bit.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Fuck. Okay. I have.
God, look at that face.
It's so ugly. I forgot something that he does. What happens is some enemies, as I told you about earlier.
Hey Matt, before you advance, how much? What's our time right now? For what a fucker! What a little cocksucker! He's like, I'm just gonna sneak up on you.
It's currently 12:02. Not sure about our time for
Yeah.
for sure play. One sec.
Is this
Okay.
so? If an enemy is after you and you reach the shrine, are you safe then?
Yep, safe.
Okay. It's good to know. I'll probably need to.
18 minutes left.
All right. Hoping you can beat that boss in 18 minutes.
Let's put in a honest effort.
I mean, 18 minutes. That's like unless you're playing doing a particularly difficult boss, like a final boss in a turn-based RPG. 18 minutes is a lot.
It's quite a bit of time. It's a fair chunk of change. What can I say?
I mean, assuming all goes well, we definitely should have enough time to beat this guy. You are one ugly motherfucker.
You ugly motherfucker.
So the Predator game came out recently.
Hunting Grounds, yeah.
Don't know too much about it, but Dutch is being released as one of the characters for it.
Dutch is one of the characters.
Yep, like Arnie's likeness and everything. Now, Arnie's more recent likeness, so he actually looks old, or like older.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, this I don't know anything about the game as far as because it's a multiplayer game, right? So it doesn't really have like a plot or anything.
Right. Yeah.
But the idea that like, oh, this is Dutch and he's back to fight against the Predators is pretty freaking cool.
He's going in for round 2.
See, that's what I think would have been probably wouldn't have saved the movie financially, but that's what I think would have been a cool addition to that recent Predator movie that came out.
Yeah.
I was like, why don't they put fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger in it? Like, not like, okay, here's Dutch, he's the main character again, let's just copy the first movie, but like
as a cameo, yeah.
like as a seasoned, like somebody who's had a experience fighting these guys that maybe they bring in as an advisor, and he's like,
you have to cover yourself in mud and dirt. It's the only way to win.
Make sure you have a chopper nearby. And then you get to it. You get to the chopper.
You do it. Don't have the chopper there and then do nothing with it. That's stupid.
Have you seen? Have you ever watched How It Should Have Ended?
Have I ever seen it? What's her?
How It Should Have Ended.
Oh, Heesh. I've seen. Yeah, I've seen their Predator video. Yeah.
It's like,
Should have dropped their weapons. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but what did they say? They were like,
Why don't we
diplomacy
drop our stuff?
is the greatest weapon of all, or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he attacks them.
Chopper. One, two, come on.
Aw, the kitty is pouncing. He wants to
He's a bad
play.
boy.
Give him a ball of yarn.
Now, what I should have done there while his belly was exposed after his pounced is go for his belly, because that big electrical rib cage that you see there is his weak point.
Kitties do like their belly scratched.
Not this one. He
This
he hates it.
This is Raiden,
Does not care for it.
Raiden's pet.
One, two.
Raiden's cat got rabies, and now we have to deal with it.
Elder gods, I request your guts. Where is the nearest veterinarian?
Sorry,
Bitch.
Raiden. As usual, there is nothing we can do.
As usual, we're fucking useless.
You'll have to put him down.
Elder gods, please. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And he spews poison
Who's
too,
this
huh?
kitty at my door? Should be circling to the side when he does the beam and getting a good hit there. Yeah. Stamina's low. Yeah. Work him. There we go.
Work it, girl.
There we go. 1, 2. Bam. 1, 2, 3. Bam. 1. And now get some stamina back. Gotta back up, rebuild the meter. There we go. Better get rid of the yokai realm here. There we go. Going for there we go. There's a certain flow to a boss fight in a Nioh that is just addictive to me. I love the feeling of a Nioh boss fight.
Huh.
Oh. Yes, yes! Right in the belly!
Now, in Heike Monogatari, it is described, the Nioh is described as having the face of a monkey, the legs of a tiger, body of a tanuki, and the front half of a snake for a tail. In other writings, nothing is stated about its torso, or it is sometimes depicted to have torso of a tiger.
So as you can see here, they got the tiger part and the snake tail perfect.
Yeah, except what the fuck kind of a monkey have they been doing their research based on? Jesus Christ, I do not want to see that monkey in a zoo.
No, sir. Don't care for it, not one bit.
It's like the great ape if it had a Kamehameha to the face or something.
Yeah, don't like it. So as you can see, I am winning.
Yeah, don't lose. It ain't over till it's over, Matt.
That's right. Don't lose focus now.
Okay, they talk about where the Nioh originally appears.
One.
But why? What is it? Is it just a monster to scare people?
Oh, it's a spooky boy.
Apparently in some versions of stories it was supposed to look like a bird. Aren't you glad this thing isn't flying around?
Yes. Shooting fucking lightning down at me? Yes. Brava! Brava!
Woo! Take that, you creepy bastard. Yeah, so I don't know.
What was that? Two or three tries? So that was pretty good.
That wasn't bad at all. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, like, by your standards, if that's good or not good. By my standards, like, it's a freaking miracle.
I am proud of myself.
Oh.
You repelled my familiar? Who could this be? Who is this Western samurai?
What the hell is that?
I'm not here to kill your mistress. Don't worry. I'm here to speak. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Here's Fuku.
Fukumi?
She is an Nioh mage.
That hat, though, man.
That hat, it's pretty goofy.
Yeah, it's like Power Rangers villain level of goofy. And what is that thing blocking the door?
That is her familiar.
I thought the Nioh was her familiar.
That's the Nioh. Just transformed.
Oh.
I remember how the little Oni.
Yeah. So you didn't actually kill it.
Nope. I lifted its spirits. Gestures often work for those without words. I just used the sorry gesture that I just picked up, and now all is forgiven. You know how the little Oni that I fought earlier in the mission turned into the giant-sized Oni. Same basic concept.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is a little disappointing. Yeah. It seems like there's not a lot of purpose to it, other than if you hear its cries, you're supposed to pray that nothing bad will happen.
But then everything bad happens. Also, I think that I just made a mistake.
Why?
Gotta go back for a sec. I think that I saw a Kodama there.
Oh.
Was there?
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
there was.
Hello, little green guy. Little ninja turtle.
Off you go to the shrine.
Go have some pizza.
I'm gonna find the next available shrine to save.
That is a cool design for Kodama, by the way. I looked them up, and they tend to be a little more creepy, but also like a little more plain. Mm-hmm. The way they're traditionally depicted. So this is it's really cool, like, to make them green first of all, and put the little bowls and cups on their heads. It definitely makes them for a more interesting design than just like a hollow little baby lump thing.
Yeah.
With like crooked eyes or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Alrighty, Eric. We might as well call it.
I mean, we've started a mission and beat a boss, so it's a good place to call it.
Sounds good.
And we learned a little bit about Japanese folklore in the process.
We did. There's going to be tons of that in this game.
And I will be sure to do my research and entertain you with tales of yokai.
Tales of the beasts from across the sea. Yes. Alrighty.
This is Eric.
This is Matt. This is a wrap for today. This is 21st Century Arcade.
And this is Nioh. And this is bye bye.
Nioh. Take care, folks.
Take care.